Hello.
Hello, friends. Did I, in that countdown, sneeze twice, have to blow my nose, grab a mirror, and check my face? Yes. Did I just barely make it? Also, yes. It was very close.
Man.
It is allergy season.
Yes, it is.
It's no joke today. So, I apologize. Again, in my never-ending goal to not alert the pervs to my channel, I might be turning off my camera a little to do the sneezes. But let's see who's here today. Hi, Chloe. Hi, Richard. Hi, Brenda. Again, if you don't know, I have my computer here and you there. So I apologize if I'm not making direct eye contact with you. Hi, Alyssa.
Hello.
No, stop it. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Hi, Diana. The eclectic reader. Hello, hello. Thank you.
My freaking mouse never wants to connect to my computer anymore.
I am very much in love with it and also very thankful I no longer have to worry about saying the title while we're on here. I'm like, I'm working on a book, a thing. Thank you, Amanda.
Yes.
It's so intense. I managed a modicum of makeup. I'm going to regret it immediately because my eyes are very itchy, but it's okay. So, what I want to know from you. Are you okay? Your mouse is being a dick?
No. Yes.
Have you charged it?
Yes.
What are we reading? What are we working on? Well, even if you're writing tonight, I'd love to know what you're reading. But then also, what are you working on tonight? Hi, Jennifer. Yeah. Does anybody else compulsively check their phone app to make sure that the allergies aren't through the roof, and then you look at it every day and you're like, oh, no. Today is going to be a bad day. They're all bad days right now. Solid reading. Oh, okay. 1, I'm very sorry about the slump. 2, I have heard that about lore. 3, I'm glad you're out of it. I did not have a monthly wrap up this month for April because I read 2 books. I just don't think it warrants a whole video.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it does not warrant its own video when it's like a reread and 1 book. What was my 1 book even?
You read something small. No, Bonnie Sue Hitchcock.
Mm-hmm.
You read that.
Oh,
you reread that.
I reread The Smell of Other People's Houses, and I read People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry, which I loved, and then DNF 2 books at 70 pages. So it wasn't a great one. Anyway, it is what it is.
I've been saying I'm reading House in the Cerulean Sea weeks on here. I'm still trying to get. I'm in a reading slump.
Mm-hmm. I have not been balancing it well between all the book work and the reading, which is fine. Sometimes there can't be as much of a balance as I would like there to be. House of Leaves.
Good luck.
Can I tell you, you're she's the only reason I still check my Discord is just to see if she's updated. Hey, by the way, I've been reading it. She doesn't, but I still check. Oh, yay. I hope you love it. I've heard nothing but good things. Bridgerton, get it.
So many people love those books and show. I've never read or seen either, and I don't really have, except for like I've heard the show is pretty steamy with a very very hot male lead, but I still don't have much interest.
I don't personally, but I get it. Like I get the appeal. The Bright and the Pale. I don't know that one.
The name sounds familiar though. Rubenowski?
It does. I don't know.
Let's see, Jessica Rubenowski.
What, can you tell me why when I saw that was I like, no, I don't want to say it because it's so horrible, but I saw that title and I'm sure it has nothing to do with it, but I was like, Twilight. It's just Edward Bella, like, fanfic.
Well, it does say it's dark YA.
I just thought of like pale Bella and like sparkly Edward, and I was like, the Bright and the Pale. I've got to get reading done. Oof.
Oh,
yeah.
Is she a I think she may be a independent author.
Oh, nice.
No, she's not.
Indie
Never
books on my
mind.
shelves.
She is represented by Penny Moore of Fine Print Literary Management. So more than likely, she is probably traditionally published. She just doesn't have a great website.
I have a couple indie books that I'm going to do a reading vlog for, I think. Ooh,
I love finding like those kind of indie books that are just like finding a needle in a haystack or finding a diamond in the rough, those kind of things, and you just, it's amazing. And you're like, yes, this is what indie books should be, instead of all of the like Kindle Unlimited crap that you have to go through to find them.
It's tough. KU can be tough to like navigate, but I get it.
Yeah.
May bullet journal spread after cleaning the kitchen, reading A Good Marriage. I don't know that author either. Nope. Wait.
A Good Marriage.
Sorry, there's a lot of comments.
A Good Marriage.
I don't know reading. Kate is going to be
by Kimberly McCreate.
Revision mode for chapter 5, 24 chapters to finish editing before June 6th. Oof, you got it. And Star Wars Persuasion fanfic. That for you. Richard might not be entirely coherent. New work asked me to do an extra day. Yikes.
I cannot speak today, but the time that it is there, I don't know how you're ever coherent during our sprints. Mm-hmm. So I don't blame you.
I'm the same. The more that I'm working or the more that I have to work on, the less I read, which is natural. Hi, Amy.
Yeah, sometimes I'll start to read and then my characters will be like, don't you want to think about us instead? And I'm like, yeah, kind of. Okay.
Yeah, kind of. Clean out the fridge. Oof. Listen, I've got allergies all the time. Well, not all the time. They're really bad in the spring, and just a lot of trees are blooming here right now. Still reading Lady Midnight. It doesn't sound crazy. It's huge.
At all.
It's huge. And I've had books that I really, really love. It just takes me a really long time to read it. Like it's
Addie LaRue took me like a month to read, and I loved it. A House in the Cerulean Sea has been taking me like a month to read, and yet I'm still enjoying it. I'm still loving it. Every time I sit down and actually get to read it, I enjoy it. Yeah. It's just I'm not in the mood lately. I don't know.
I started Addie prior to Nano, so it spanned a very long time because I didn't read it during Nano.
9.5 hours on public transit. I'm so sorry.
My whole face went, no. No. I apologize.
My job has overtime, but it is something that they warned us about, so it's fine.
That's fine. I love that for you. Read it. Take your time.
That's okay. Fine. I can see where it's going, but I'm still here for the ride. It's fine. If you didn't want to be there for that ride, it's totally good. It's totally good for you.
You can jump right off that train.
I'm not
I
the kind
do
of
like,
person that like gets upset about people like not liking the books that they like when like it's a book I love and somebody's like I hated that book. I'm like, okay,
fair.
I love it. It's fair.
Yeah. I mean, I check it for like a couple other things, but mainly I still check into that Discord just to see if you're updating anything. Bridgerton is funny and steamy. Started a million Junes. Really like it so far. I'm glad.
I did like A Million Junes. I did like that one. You're not late.
We haven't started a sprint yet. We're going too soon. I'm just trying to get through the comments. It's okay. We're going to get there. Survivors by James Harper yesterday. Currently reading Becoming Mrs. Obama. I love that. Read a book. Saw on Goodreads. It's a Twilight fanfic and I have no clue how. You know, what isn't Twilight fanfic anymore? There you go. I love that for you. If you need a prompt, there's some on my website. It's linked down below. But you got this. We
That's very
appreciate
sweet.
that.
We both went like this at the same time.
Thank you.
Sweet.
We tap heads for you.
Oh, this way.
No, the other way.
Oh.
God damn it. Stay that way. There you go.
My hands are so much bigger than you.
Today, resting now. That's fine. Clean up that kitchen. Get done what you gotta get done. No.
See, I like the cutesy. It makes my heart warm. Hello.
I liked it a lot. Hi, Danielle. I'm working on the planner tonight. Very nice.
I've seen Bujos. They take a lot of
work. So much time, and I can do none of that. And eating dinner. Dinner is important. I'm glad that that's a thing. A few short stories set in the past of your world, so I'm going to look at working on those. Good. Well, for anybody else, if you're looking for inspiration or you want to write something but you don't know what to write or you want to break from your own story, there are some prompts on my website. You can check those out. But I am now signed up to your website newsletter. You should be, because if you liked my cover reveal, you would have gotten it days and days and days early if you were a part of my newsletter and any other news. Yes, you do. The Starless Sea, about halfway, and I'm loving it. Good. I'm so glad. I'm very nervous.
I haven't written any. I tried, but I tried to listen to the audiobook for The Night Circus while I was working out, and that it's not a workout type of book. You need a more like fast-paced book while you're working out. Thrillers are great for working out, but it didn't work. And I just haven't picked it back up.
I think I slept through the majority of that book on audiobook, and then I was like, I'll read it physically, and then I was like, oh, I hate this too. But I have heard people that have, because they know that I didn't like Night Circus, and they said, I think you would like Starless Sea, and I was like, I'm not doing it. They said the same thing about Spinning Silver after I disliked Uprooted, and by dislike I mean vehemently hate, and
I think
I'm not going to do it to myself.
I want to read it because you hated it so much. Like, I want to see what's Uprooted? So bad about it. Yes, I want to read it just because you hated it so bad.
I want you to read Uprooted just because now I want you to suffer. You're going to hate it.
That's fine. I don't mind reading a book. I just want to know, like, when people feel so strongly about a book, whether it's good or bad, I want to know why. So I want to read it. I also have, what was that one that Natasha hated? Hot Pterodactyl Boyfriend that I bought at like a used bookstore because she hated it so much.
I feel like that one's got some merit, maybe. Did I love it? I still don't know. I think I love Middle Game, but like, I'm not sure.
I still need to read that. There's so many books I need to read. I need to stop being in a slump.
The newsletter for the title and cover reveal went out on the 23rd, and then the cover title reveal went out on the 27th in a tag video that no one watched, and then on Thursday, the 29th, in the official
Mhm.
video. So you would have gotten it a couple days early. You would have gotten it Friday, and everybody else found out Tuesday. And then
Or
Patreon found out
Thursday.
a whole week early. They found out the previous Tuesday. So Patreon knew a week ahead. Newsletter finds out a couple days ahead. I have a system. I hope you do. Yeah. No, I'm not sure I understood anything, but if I did, maybe I liked it. Hi, Gwen. All right, we're about to
And
start. We're about to start.
Brenna,
Hi, Brenna. I
I
know. I'm
feel you
sorry.
there.
I can't even tell if I'm like. My niece today asked me why I kept smelling my car, and I was like, I just trying to breathe. She thought I was like all my sniffing was like me trying to smell my car, and I was like, no. Yeah, it's a lot of Flonase, a lot of allergy meds, a lot of allergy eye drops. I look like I'm high all the time.
I'm glad I'm not alone. Like, I just want to know why. Just like I read Haunting of Hill House because you hated it so much. And I agreed it was not good. But at least I know now why you I know why you hated it so much.
You know, there you go. You'll be
Capstones.
fine. You probably miss it by a day or so, but
Yeah.
you'll know the next time. Next time round. I know
I
you did,
also watched
Alyssa.
the
Thank you.
tag video. I also knew that she was filming the tag video for the reveal, and I've seen the cover before most anybody else, but still I watched it. I always watch Julie's videos no matter
Yeah.
what.
Yes.
Leanne, it's not a good classic. Just because it's a classic doesn't mean it has to be good. I can appreciate, just like
Doesn't.
Dracula, I hated Dracula as well, but I can appreciate that it started a whole new genre. I can appreciate that it inspired so many people. But was it good? No.
What are you working on tonight, Amber? And then we're gonna jump into Sprint.
I'm still pulling in chapters from my first draft and pulling them in and editing them tonight.
There you go. I've turned in the book to my editor, so I've got to wait for her notes before I can do another round of edits. And I have emailed my writing group my rough outline for book 2. So I don't want to mess with it because they have the rough outline and I'm waiting for feedback. So I'm going to start The Heroine's Journey by Gail Carriger, which is a craft book. It's a writing book. So I'm going to read this and take my notes and tab and annotate. I've already started to tab it, but I'm going to get into this because I think it's like one of the few craft books I'm still really interested in. So we're going to see. Yeah, that happens. I get it. It's not
It's
bad
okay.
you. A lot of people don't watch tag videos. It was kind of like my silent nod to the people that actually watch like all of my content regardless. And then that's why I filmed a dedicated video. I knew that was going to happen. It's okay.
Is
Yes.
it, when it comes to Hill House, is it subjective?
You know, here's the
I can
thing.
appreciate that you like it, Leanne.
I have read such worse haunted house books, but like also it was the slowest. It was too short to be that boring. It was a
I
slog.
I
I did not enjoy any of that.
I didn't like the overall story. I enjoyed like what happened in the house. There was some really scary crap that happened in that house, and I really enjoyed that part. But the way that the characters spoke and then the way that the author described certain things, I wasn't a fan of.
Yeah.
And the author kept writing in these tangents of the main character doing things or doing, and I'm like, oh,
All right, friends, we have done a whole bunch of talking, which is unlike us. So we're going to jump into the first 30-minute sprint and see you on the other side of this one. Go forth and be productive. And we'll see you in about 30 minutes.
yeah. Good luck, everybody.
Hello, hello. How'd we do? I don't have any
Pretty
foundation
good.
to fix, but I'll pat my nose if it helps.
I'm surprised I still have on foundation. I've been wearing it all day up here. That's the wrong mouse. I added, I pulled in like 1,300 words from the other one, and now I'm at 1864. So I've added about 500 words because the scene that I'm writing, it's changing a lot, and I'm actually just writing as like a new scene. Right now, it looks like I've added all these words, and then eventually, I'm gonna have to go in and delete some of the old stuff, and it's gonna be like, no, that's okay.
Did you tell our people? I think you told Jessica's sprints on Friday that you switched stories. Did you tell everybody here you switched stories?
Oh no, I am no longer working on the haunted house story. I've switched to a contemporary women's fiction-y, romance-y, fake dating-y story. I never know how to describe my own. I've already written 55,000 words in Nano 2019 and put it away and decided to come back to it. And I'm pulling in some old chapters that I know I want to keep and editing them. And then I'll start to fill in the blanks and then continue because I got about to the halfway point, and it was at 55,000. Okay. So she's not going to be short.
Yeah. I started reading this, but like I remembered I keep all of my craft notes in a specific notebook, but then also in a Scrivener doc where I outline each craft book and like all my master classes, and I keep like a list of like my notes from that class. And I realized that I have not updated. Like I'm here in Scrivener, but like here in my notebook, so I have a lot to input into my Scrivener doc for all of my notes. So I'm doing that really quick, which is why you saw.
How are you liking it so far? How are you liking it so far?
The Heroine's Journey?
Yes.
I'm on page 13. So it was a lot of like intro and like letting us know which pop culture stories and movies and such she'd be using to reference so that, you know, we understood what she was talking about, which is fine. But then she also has like a whole reference guide in the back. So if you don't know a specific storyline, like I think she's referencing like Star Wars and Spider-Man, and I'm like, I'm not going to know those references. So she actually puts them in the back of the book so you can understand what she's talking about, which is nice. But
it is good. I did get it on Kindle. Yeah, I just haven't.
It's fine so far. But it's very intro-ish right now. And I was like, while I'm here, before I get into the meat of it, I should probably make sure I'm like up to date on the rest of my notes. So
yeah, definitely.
I stopped. It went there. Let's see
how everybody else did.
25 pages. Very good.
Yay. Yay. You know, I've never been a big flashcards person, but when I took French, flashcards helped me so much because with French, it sounds different than it is read, right? It looks different than it sounds completely. And if not for flashcards, I probably would not have passed that class. And I got an A.
Yeah.
I mean, not so, you know.
They help. And everybody learns different.
It's okay.
You're fine.
570 is great for 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, what word to use?
Great.
Question. 30 pages is fantastic. Got here late, but that's just fine. Hello.
We only did our first short sprint. We still have our long sprint. Ooh, that's amazing.
That's a great one. Tell my people, not your people. Finished my book the last day of Nano. That's great. I'm glad you're chilling. I actually had to turn off my computer to both sneeze, fix my face, and fold my laundry. So I got that done. My dryer beeped and my grandmother went, somebody's at the door and I'm in my pajamas. I was like, it's the dryer.
Thank you. I think I definitely like my plot. So thanks.
It was a good one.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
Javon. Thank you. Upload it, unloaded, uploaded, unloaded, reloaded. There you go.
I am so bad about that. Like I know in my heart that life would be so much easier if as soon as as soon as the dishes were done, if I unloaded the dishwasher and then as we use the dishes, we could put the dirty ones in there. It would make my life easier, but still, for some reason, I wait until I need to do the dishes and then I unload the dishwasher and then reload it with the dirty ones and wash them. I don't know why. I try, and sometimes I'll do it, and it does make life easier, but I just can't seem to get my life together.
We're going to stay on track. We're not going to go off on tangents tonight. It's a full loop figure eight situation, and we're not going to get into it.
I think that the way that you should do it is as soon as they're done, unload them and put them up. I do. I just can't seem to make myself do it. But I agree with you. I think that that's the way. It's the best way to do it.
Correct. The figure eight.
Yep. So no tangent.
I read 8.5 pages.
That's still bad. Great.
Oh, hand washing.
Yay.
Is first. That's good.
Well, that one really only fits into one. It's just that it started out when I first wrote it. I thought I was writing a rom-com, a romantic comedy, but then it turns out it's really a woman's fiction. So when I'm editing now, I'm editing in the mind of a women's fiction. But it's a contemporary women's. It's contemporary. It's just contemporary.
It's gonna be a good one.
It's not. I repeat myself a lot.
Gonna be reading. Finish watching
Thunder Force.
Thunder, 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 thunder.
You're fine. I'm sure you helped a lot.
Scene idea.
Oh, nice.
That's a big one. It's a meaty chapter. I like it. I'm not mad at it. You try.
Hi, Kate.
Hi, Caitlin. We have a new Writer's Hive video coming out on Tuesday on my channel. Get stoked for that. It's a good one.
Stay tuned for the end because there's some good bloopers.
There really are. Eat dinner, read 12 pages, 2.5 chapters. You guys are crushing it. Start on cleaning.
See, this is what's good about me and Julia. We can disagree on many things, but we're still friends. It's fine.
I think she was talking about Yaya in the elevator.
Oh yeah. It's gonna blow up.
I can't push that button. Vacuums and dishwasher drama. It's fine. We're staying on track. We're staying on track. I'm getting through comments and we're going back into another sprint. Plan of my week, watching Shadow and Bone. All right, all right. I'm glad you're getting into it.
Exactly. I just get distracted. I want to be that person. I commend you for that. I want to be that person so much.
It's a lofty goal. I believe in you. I unload as soon as they're done. Yeah.
I commend you. I wish I could be you. I just can't. Julie avoiding another vacuum cord debate. I asked my mom about that. Did I tell you that, Julie? I asked my mom. I said, how do you put a vacuum? And she was like this? And I was like, have you ever thought about doing it like this? And she goes, no, but I can see how that would be good. And I was like, okay, good.
Yeah. Just give it a try. The bloopers are great, guys. They're good.
We have some good bloopers coming up.
The episode is actually a really good episode, but like the bloopers make it worth it, so stick around. We are doing the Hive. The Writer's Hive videos come out every 2 weeks and they alternate. So one part bi-weekly. It's on my channel and then Caitlin's channel. Caitlin's channel is linked down below because she does our timer. So you can follow to the timer and then look through the rest of her channel. But she has a Writer's Hive playlist, and then I have a Writer's Hive playlist. So by all means, go check out hers. So if you're ever like, seems like there's only like one a month. That's because there's one a month on my channel, but there's one on hers. So every 2 weeks we have a new one. But cool.
Hoovas.
That sounds very Bostonian. All right, my friends, who is ready for another sprint?
Me, I actually got lost in that one. Like, I looked over and I was like, we only have like 30 seconds left.
I was like, no. I know, I got into it too. But really quick, before we get back into it, I want to ask if you were actively participating in Nano, whether you did or didn't come to Jessica's last Nano sprint with us on Friday night. So we did sprint over there with Jessica on the last day of Nano. How did you do with your goals? Did you meet your goals? Did you not meet your goals? We haven't actually spoken to you since Nano officially ended at the end of April. So let us know how you made out in a comment. Because we would like to cheer for you. So celebrate that. If you have any like goals that you met in April, throw them in the comment section and we'll get to them when we come back from the next sprint. We're going to just jump into the next sprint, but we'll cover that when we come back because I want to let you guys celebrate that. Just what are goals? I'm sure if you're, well, I mean, if you're anything like me, you set like 1,000 goals, hitting half of them is pretty phenomenal. So that's fine. All right, we're going to jump into the 45. Feel free to brag in the comments section, but then get to work and let's keep going. And we'll catch you on the other side.
Good luck, everybody.
Nope. I reject the idea that was over. Reject. All right, friends. Let's see how everybody is doing. I know I missed a couple comments while we were still working. We have... I wanted to see what your nano goals were. If you reached your nano goals.
I don't want the time to be over. I was in the zone.
I was too. I'm tempted to do another 30, but we got to run through comments. Do you want to try for another 30?
I don't know. I mean, I'm down if you're down.
I'm down. I'm still in the thick of it. So I think we can fit in another 30 if we rush through comments.
Yeah, okay. I was in the zone.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Not rush through. I'm going to give you all time and attention, but I was still getting a ton of work done, so I would like to keep going. So how'd you do? Let's hear how you did, and then we'll go through comments.
I've deleted everything I need to delete, and I'm just writing. I kind of just had this new scene in my head since I've been editing those, so I'm going ahead and writing it. So I had pulled in 1,200, 1,300 words, deleted most of those, like a lot of those. Did keep like probably half, and now I'm at 2257 for the night. So
there you go.
I've added 1,000 words even with deleting. So
yeah, that's great.
Yeah,
I am slowly making progress in my notes.
Oh, that's you got through a big chunk.
That's like all master classes. It's ridiculous, but like I input a lot. Like I'm putting a lot into my Scrivener, so I still have a lot more to do. So that's okay. But I was just getting to Roxy and Gay's class, and I was like, yes, like getting all of her notes in. So didn't really follow Nano. Just jumping in for extra sprints. That's great.
Neither did I.
Yeah. Did come to Jessica's 8 p.m. sprint on Friday. Yo got me to 30K for the month and kept going after the stream for an additional 2,709 words. That's fantastic. Well done. Didn't do Nano, but should do my Wattpad. I said Wattpad. Siobhan left to go back to work. She's not here anymore, but have a good day. Good night.
I was surprised he was still going anyway.
he's a beast. All right, see you next Sunday.
You're not here to hear it, but bye, Richard.
Yeah, I know, right?
We reject it.
You reject it. I know. It was way too fast. That particular one like really moved for me. So we'll get another 30 in if you guys are game. If not, Amber and I can just work on our own. So let us know if you're down with another 30. 45 minutes more. Like,
and so many people are like, oh God, 45 minutes. But then when they do them, they're like, wow, that went fast.
They're like, 30 is your warm up. Like when people first come, they're like, that's too much. There's no way. And I'm like, you'll be amazed. Also,
like,
if there's
we did a lot of research by doing different timed sprints, and 45 is just our sweet spot.
So much. Let's see. Resolve to revision comments on chapter 5. We're checking the end of the timer, as always. Read 2 chapters and did some laundry. That's amazing. Another 30. Okay. 42 pages of The Bright and the Pale. That's great. Pan washed, towels folded, 20 pages read. God, that's such a good one.
Do you like my writing partner, Julie?
Oh,
my writing partner.
Didn't get the planner done for the week, so let's do it. Do another. Great. Okay. Read 20 pages. Well done, Courtney.
That's great.
Read about 30 pages of Conjuring of Light. That's fantastic. I do like that book.
I did.
262 words, and then made some significant revisions on my outline and took notes on scenes I've already written. That's phenomenal.
Sounds amazing.
That's fine if you're done for the day. We appreciate you
Thank you
coming
for
to join
joining
us.
us.
Yeah. Read 48 pages of
Oh, that's great.
audiobook. Well done. Down for another 30. Another 30. I love that we convert people to longer sprints. Another 45. That's pushing it, but we'll give you 30. Finish the movie.
Let me just say, in June, we have an opportunity. We may be able to do some longer sprints, so stay tuned.
I think we're okay just teasing that. I think we're okay just saying it, as long as we get there and like everything works out, right?
Yeah, it's all going to hinge on how the Wi-Fi is.
Yeah. Amber and I will be getting together in person to do a writing retreat in June, the middle of June. Like, I think it would technically be the 20th or the 19th.
It'll be that
It's a
Saturday,
Saturday.
right?
Yeah, I think it's the 19th of June. I think it's a Saturday. And we will be at Highlights. We'll be at a writing retreat. If you have not seen it, I have a whole vlog up on my channel of us going to the writing retreat for Nano 2019. We're going to be back there again in June for 4 nights.
It'll be the 19th.
5
The 19th.
Yeah.
June
The
19th.
Wi-Fi up there is a little sketch. It's not the greatest, but I think our plan is to go up there with computers and webcam and do a Saturday, like almost all day, just giant sprints. We're going to just do like morning till night as much as we can, live streaming some sprints. So that's going to be our goal. We'll talk about that more as we go, but again, it's just going to be contingent upon their Wi-Fi. So we're going to hope for the best. But who is ready for a 30-minute? Amber's going to get the timer ready, and we're going to jump in, finish another 30 out, which I feel like we've been doing a little bit more. We did it on Jessica's on Friday too, and it works. Like, it's just sometimes everything's flowing and we want to keep working. So
Okay, it's ready.
where's the water coming from and why? How rude. All right, here we go. Let's jump into it. Good luck. I'm getting there.
All right, here we go. Good luck, everybody.
It's our cool down.
Bonus sprint.
Hello, friends. That was another quick timer.
What is time? Because obviously it just flies.
I don't know tonight. I really don't. But I did finish inputting all my notes, and I did make progress.
Yay. I'm now sitting at 3,038 words for the day, which, like probably at least 1,000 of those were previously pulled in, but that means I've written like 2,000 words.
Yeah. That is fantastic. How do you feel about those words?
Really good, actually.
Good.
Yeah.
That's like the goal.
Excited.
That's what you want, right? At the end of it is like, oh, those words are probably going to stay.
Yeah, and actually what's funny is, as I'm writing, it's kind of like discovery writing. This is a new scene that I suddenly was like, ooh, I should do this.
Yeah.
But then, like, these are the new notes that I need to go back and edit to make it make sense later. So, like, I know I need to go back and, like, edit those little pieces, but I
And
don't have
put
to worry
stuff
about
in.
that.
Yeah.
But I'm excited.
That's amazing.
It's the scenes that I've had is, so my story has a friend group, and it's really it's like showcasing their bond with each, like, all together. That I think it needed a lot to care about each of the characters and stuff.
Yeah.
So
that'll be great.
I'm very excited about it. Like, I kind of just want to keep going, but I know I need to stop soon. So,
well, I mean, we need to stop doing these, but we can we can keep working. All right, let's see what we got here. Nope. Sorry, I got ahead of myself or behind myself on the comments. That was fast too. It was very, very fast. We've got 32 pages. Phenomenal.
So great.
Sorry. Of all the alarms that could sound, that one is pretty soothing. So it could have been a lot more terrifying.
I think Jessica just gets scared easy. Because do you remember what happened when you whispered?
That was kind of creepy, though. Like, I'll give that one to you. That one was a little creepy.
I don't know if you saw it, but I was like writing, and then it went boop, and I looked over like, "Are you serious?"
The thing is, too, is that I have, when I finished the note inputting, I did look at the timer, and I was like, oh, I still have like 17 minutes. This is great. I started reading, and then I was like, timer can't possibly be going off right now.
Like, I just looked 5 minutes ago, and it was 17 minutes.
I had plenty of time. Got ready for bed, read another 20 pages. Well done.
Yay.
I hope you're loving it. I love that book. Finished all of the chapter 5 revision comments, started pro writing. Oh God, pro writing aid. I might actually finish this tonight. That's great. Do you use pro writing on a Mac, or do you use pro writing on a
Windows?
Like Windows. Pro writing for Mac I have not found to be very beneficial. It drives me bananas.
Thank you. It feels very good. I haven't felt this good about a story in a long time, so it feels really good.
Yeah. And I'm so excited because, I mean, for those of you that are just finding out that she actually swapped tonight as opposed to the other night when we were talking, like, it's one of Amber's like huge strengths where she can pivot really easily. Pivot! And she's able to swap really easily. So she kept getting stuck on the one story, and I was like, why don't you give that other one a chance? Like, it had a really good start. She's like, let me take a look. Like, she can do that. I can't. I would freak out. No. Mm-mm.
I'm sure there are some out there that do that. If you searched YouTube for it, I'm sure you'd be able to find one.
What was the one that we tried the first time?
Barking dogs.
But it specifically said big dog barking. And it was like, it was aggressive.
It was very jarring when it went
off. A lot. It was a lot. 26 pages, not bad. Everybody is killing it. They're doing great. I'm always so proud. Windows, yeah.
It doesn't work well on Mac. It just does not work well unless you're doing
It doesn't.
Scrivener and you can
It
pull it
doesn't.
in scene or chapter by chapter. It's great. But on the desktop,
Word.
on Word, it just is it's awful. It's awful.
It works relatively well on Scrivener, but even on Scrivener, when I go to like replace a word, it'll replace it twice, or it'll replace it in the middle of the word it was replacing, so that it's like it always glitches, always. And if I try to use Scrivener through Word on a Mac, it's a hot mess. Like, I have not found a good way to use it on a Mac. I wish I could.
I'm searching to see if I have it.
Really? I've read 7 pages of Goblet of Fire, a reread. There you go. It's been a minute. I have never, ever reread those books. I've reread the first book.
I have a few times.
Yeah, I reread the first book once, but the kids that I nanny for are reading them, and one's on Goblet of Fire and one's on the Half-Blood Prince. So I'm kind of they're like, this happened and this happened. I'm like, sure. They keep asking me questions. I'm like, if it's not in the movies, it's so long, I've forgotten. Chapter 14.
Just trying to search. I'm still not so. I still don't understand exactly how my MacBook works half the time.
That's okay.
I keep using
Thank you, everybody. Huh?
I keep using the wrong keyboard.
Oh. While she looks for that, thank you for coming to our extra, our Sunday sprint in general, but our extra 30 minutes. Some nights it works like that. Some nights we're exhausted or it's not working well and we're like, we could be done. But then other nights it's flying and we're good to go. So I appreciate it. Thank you for
coming. It must be a
separate
app because it's not actually on the computer anywhere.
Coming up. That's okay. All right, everybody. We'll have a productive, amazing, fantastic, phenomenal week. I hope you keep up your word count, keep up your reading, keep us posted next Sunday night. We'll be right back here again, 8 p.m. EST, Sunday night for more sprint.
Yep. We'll be here.
Nothing crazy. I was like, we don't have anything going. I mean, we have stuff going on, but like, we're good.
We try to make time for these no matter what we're doing.
Always. They're like one of my best parts of my week. I love these. You're very welcome for hosting. You're very welcome for the extra 30. Thank you for joining us. And we will see you next Sunday back here at 8 p.m. EST. Night, everybody.
Bye.